It's done. The president's signature piece of legislation, the big beautiful bill, has just passed the United States House of Representatives. Final vote 218 to 214. All the yes votes came from Republicans. All the no votes from Democrats. Just 2 Republicans also voted no. Representatives Thomas Massey from Kentucky and Brian Fitzpatrick from Pennsylvania. After months of negotiations and wrangling and back and forth between the House and the Senate, this vote was the final legislative step. It does not need any more votes. Now, the only thing left is for President Trump to sign this bill into law, which he says will happen tomorrow.
How do I choose which college to go to, Jesse? The plans were lined. Yours is what now? I've carefully studied every Justice League past and
Wearing his color rush at my home stadium is like.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young wasting no time, right to the air. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Mack Wilson charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops it for a loss of 11.
Type shit. Sack, baby. Happy 4th of July, whoever's in the stream. Happy 4th of July, my boy. Yeah, right, I gotta go to the store.
A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. And they just get the play off. Now Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be out right at the 35. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard.
I guess pass.
Before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard.
Are we just running the ball game? Is that what we're doing?
Near the 35.
Alright, damn, bro.
Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on
Really was not looking to try today, bro.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game.
He's throwing dots. It wasn't looking to try, bro.
Here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. and they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
My Rand come in and he's celebrating. This random nigga is celebrating. Got it.
Xavier Legette, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Really was not looking to try today, bro. Motherfucker, bro.
Great return.
Hate what motherfucker.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
What the fuck?
And he is met in his tracks.
Bro.
Goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Murray.
Too fucking small.
Harrison Jr. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's play ball, brother. See what the word is about you.
Being chased out left.
I'm going. First down.
Right near the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? When we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Murray now to throw.
That was a bad throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Cardinals at 9-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on.
God damn, bro.
Galvanize themselves.
Everyone just bottled and man, or what?
You look at this Carolina defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
In motion right, that's Harrison. To throw, it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. To throw is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing
just forget it when the icon is up here, bro.
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Murray again. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona.
Just when I sit in man coverage and user, you can do that.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Cardinals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Just want to sit in man all day, you can go ahead and do that.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings.
Oh, you're lucky. You might want to be careful.
Coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Young to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Third down, Young from the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
That wasn't even man, but okay.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it
There's a
away.
straight zone.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
That was like the worst trick I think I've seen him do.
51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Kyler going to give this to Benson.
Where am I going, bro?
21 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. These two teams all tied after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. And it's
Like, what defense was that, bro?
boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Everyone was just
And
bottled.
possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Why are you all the way up here?
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. They'll
Fucking
get
lit
this
up.
inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here for on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And they'll go on the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Murray.
What is number 70 doing? What is number 70 doing?
Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And pressure.
Bro, why?
Once again. Marcus Epps in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit?
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten foot.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Alright, I'm not. It's not happening.
Double pass leads to a touchdown. The try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Young. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Mac Wilson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man complete.
Are we dead ass? Who is this kid?
A big play there.
Who is Horn Jr.?
Touchdown now on the year.
Jimmy Horn
And the
Jr.
Panthers have broken our
tie as they take the lead.
And he's over here like he's the greatest of all time. A man cover 3 just burned it like.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT.
This nigga's the GOAT.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
I'm actually about to break something, so, you know. Oh my god, bro. Like, why does the new user have to be gay?
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And got his man, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Murray now. This is taken in by McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Now Murray. Goes right back to McBride. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Yeah. Yeah, can I just finish my game? It's about to be the 6th.
He's going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
talking in Discord? Like, I'm so confused. Where is she?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Damn, bro. He's taking a sweet time calling plays, bro. Like, I don't got all day. Gotta leave right now, bro. Are we serious? What is he doing? Yo, bro.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
There's Murray.
No way. No way in hell, bro. There's no...
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just a lot of time to spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Well, that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Where's cover 6? Where's this base cover 6 at? Oh, shit.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
Yes, sir. Bad ball.
And it's incomplete. They can
I've never won those. I don't know.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Murray going to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Fuck you and your man coverage. Man coverage bullshit, nigga. Fuck you.
Trey McBride with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
It's right in front of my face. It's right there.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. And They'll go again here with Hubbard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Young to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Flush to his right. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Young off the play fake. This is caught by McMillan. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I love you, right? Love you, right?
Throwing, Young.
Let me animate, bro. That's a pick.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Young will set to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide.
You made that throw, bro.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
No chance you made that throw.
With more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Xavier Legette taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
First carry for James Conner.
Why is James Conner in? Oh my God.
the 45.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 55 yards. And the Cards strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Young now. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. He's quite a few times in this game. Offensive line looking to keep leverage, able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. An example of it there. And tough going there. So only getting up to about the 30-yard. I do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now here's Young. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He may go. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Down goes that magic touch. Thank God, brother. Felt like a trap game for a minute.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Back to it after the pick 6. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out.
What the hell just happened?
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw is Murray. Able to get this one to McBride. And he'll take this one in for the air.
It was a trap game. Not anymore. Not anymore.
38 yards. And
Was scared.
look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we got a man.
What?
Inside the 10. Touchdown.
What?
A great effort there.
Damn.
71 yards. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And this one nearly intercepted.
Thought he was in a moss.
That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Now Young. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Young going to move him around. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well. but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Young to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Young to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.